Hey, I hope you guys are doing pretty well. It's Steve, and I'm back today to talk some more about Honor versus Madness and some of the big things that they've done recently since I've made my last video a couple weeks ago. And this team is working really hard. So if we go over here, we can see the big thing is that they have moved their coin away from Ethereum to BNB. And it's not really hard to understand why. Ethereum's been struggling quite a bit, but fees are still higher there than some of the other chains out there. Now, you could pick one of the other L2s out there, but this does not necessarily mean that you would get, you know, really accepted. And the whole ETH L2 thing is getting to the point where there's so many of them that I really feel like going to Binance is a better move than people might think it is. Why do I think this? Well, as an American, the Binance chain is kind of hard to use, but a big news that just came out with the new administration that's in place, with the SEC heads being replaced, Binance US has finally been able to get banking partners again. That means Binance US will again be an on ramp to bring money into crypto and into the Binance Smart Chain, and then out of the Binance Smart Chain and back into your bank account. This means that Americans should feel comfortable again coming to the Binance Smart Chain and checking out the projects that are there. And so that's a pretty big thing for us to be able to do. And now this is one of the reasons why I feel like it was good to do this, but it's also because, the GG token is going to be used for a lot of different things within the Grim Gold within the Honor versus Madness game. It's the Grim Gold token. We're going to be using it for buying pre-sale packs. You're going to be staking it to get carnival tickets. Carnival tickets allow you to buy items out of the carnival store that's going to be very, very unique, and some of them may be limited. And then you're also able to just stake them to earn an APR. So let me see if I forgot. Okay, yeah. So here's the staking site. You can see I've accumulated a little bit of rewards. I actually claimed the other day that it was kind of a bad idea. You do got to kind of get used to this dating thing if you're not used to it before. As you know, me as an American, I see 5/12/2024. I think that was May 12th of 2024. That is But then, why would the end stake day be May 3rd? That would be if I staked for a year. This is a common stake. That's not for a year. The legendary is a year. This one right here is close to being a year. One thing I wish they would show us, I don't remember the exact dates of the different stake options that you get, but you do get different APRs, right? So 37 here, 25 here, you get 19 here, and then you only get 16 if you're only going to stake it for 30 days. But with the pack sale coming pretty soon, you maybe this would be what to do. And I've got some tokens sitting in my wallet. These ones I had sitting liquid. I could take a chance and I could stake them, but then I might miss a pre-sale. I might miss the actual sale. Depends on if it happens in the next 30 days. That's the one thing you have to be careful with here as you get into this. Now, if I go into here, I can add more to this stake. Now, and why I was saying this is actually a stake that I did December 5th and ends in 305. This is the way the rest of the world, if you're not in America, does their things. They do date, month, year instead of month to day, year. I don't know. But that's the way this is. It made it really, really confusing for me the first time I did it. Like this stake right here, I did on the 21st of the new year, and it will not be in staking until the 20th. So you can see that's about a half a year that I staked these tokens. I staked 100,000 tokens here, and I staked 75,000 tokens here. Now, one of the other big things to learn is that Honor versus Madness, the GG token, their liquidity has been taken over to DexSwap. Now, what is DexSwap? DexSwap is an exchange on the Binance system that is launching by the same team that is making Honor versus Madness. Now, if you don't know much about that team, I covered more about them in my first video, and I mentioned that this was a product that they'd be working on. It's going to be a cross-chain DEX. It's going to definitely be Binance Smart Chain, Pulse Chain, probably Arbitrum, because I know Dex Finance, who's their partner in this, also has a chain, I think, on on Arbitrum or Optimism. I could be a little off there, guys. Don't we'll see as these ones come live, and they will probably have an Ethereum one. Now, they are just getting going here. They don't have a ton of liquidity in most of their pairs, so this is just something that you'll want to pay attention to if you come here. Now, see right here, they do have their GG token with Ethereum, it's Ethereum on Binance, so remember that, but that's what it's on here. Now, when you look at their other pairs, they're not really selling any other Ethereum except for with EMP. So that's the only other token on this exchange that you could exchange for getting some EMP. So what I'm going to do is show you what I need to do to turn a little bit of USDC I have into some GG. So we're going to go to the trading pair. We're going to want to be trading Ethereum, which I don't have any currently, into this GG token. So we are going to have to use Pancake Swap in order to get some Ethereum. Now you could use whatever Ethereum you wanted to on a DEX. It wouldn't bug me. Obviously, you are on the BNB chain. The wrapped Ethereum is going to be able to do things with much lower fees, and you can do this any other way that you want. But this would be the easiest way to get this token at this point. Now, eventually, when they have some more pairs, and when they have Ethereum to USDC pairs, if they get one, this would be a little bit easier to do. But I'm going to go ahead here, go to swap. We're looking to get ourselves some ETH. So the Ethereum token, and we are looking to trade some of our USDC. Here we're just going to do a $50 investment. We're going to get about a little bit more than $50 worth of ETH apparently. So we'll go ahead and confirm that swap. Yeah, I'll go ahead and add ETH to my wallet. Oh, token has already been added, so I don't need to do that right now. Okay, so I've got my ETH. I'm gonna go over here to DEX swap here. Now I have my ETH. Now, as long as you're using Pancake Swap, as you can see, I very easily just searched for ETH. Didn't do any double checking. I got the ETH token that they're looking for. Now I'm gonna go ahead and right here trade that. Apparently my Ethereum went up in value or is worth more within this pair than over there. So I'm going to get $57, get me about 80,000 tokens. I am going to have to do an approval. Again, not a very big deal here. 3-cent transaction to go ahead and get my my ability to do this swap going. Then we're going to do our swap. We're going to confirm that. All right. After our little swaps and everything, we got a little bit of an updated quote on there. But as you can see, things went through quickly. My balance now shot up to 200,223 tokens. So I got about 79, 80,000 tokens. It's probably showing this because the liquidity here, it's not huge at this point. And so a $50 trade did move the liquidity just a tiny bit. So you do want to do this possibly in smaller amounts. They are adding more liquidity as we go, but this is how you get the token. Now we're going to go over to the Honor versus Madness site, and we're going to do a stake. Now I already have this stake going here. I think it's 30 days, 90 days. What's half of this? 200. Well. Oh man, I'm so bad. So the 21st to the 20th, 6 months, 630, 180 days. That's what it is. I'm pretty sure it's 30, 90, 180, and 360. I just figured it out again in my head. Now I know that they're planning on doing their pre-sale relatively soon, but I've got some tokens in my wallet. They're not doing me anything. I picked up a little bit more for this example, so we're going to go ahead and do a 30-day stake. Now we have a little over 200,000 tokens. So today we bought about 80,000. So we're just going to put those 80,000 to work. So we have 80,000 tokens here. I do have to approve this contract. You'll have to approve each one of the staking contracts. Now, you can obviously approve it for much less or much more. This is kind of, up to you. I don't usually like to do these absurd numbers. They seem kind of silly, but this is a token where I might be staking a lot of it, so I'd want to do something kind of big. I mean, I'm already staking 800,000, so that would be $1 million. We'll go ahead and approve 10 million. Do I know if I will ever stake more than 10 million tokens into this contract and have to pay another approval? I don't know. Some people also might have wanted to only approve 80,000 tokens. You know, your wallet management up to yourself. I trust AJ and his team, so I'm not too worried about this. And I don't want to have to approve this over and over again if I decide to use this. Now we're going to confirm. We're going to sign. And by the way, I'm using the Rabby wallet. This would also work with some other wallets, but whichever one you want to use. I'd say MetaMask on BSC or Rabby wallet would be the ones I would suggest. Any other wallets that you use for BSC, though, would work. All right, so now we got our stake. And like I said, today is the 23rd day of February. So our stake here is the 23rd day of February. And I can get it out on the 25th day of March. Now, hopefully, you know, I'll get myself a nice 16% APR on this, but I only am going to get that on a 30-day time frame. So, you know, I probably should have had a calculator ready to go, but it's not going to be very many tokens. I think roughly, if I could do this the roughest way I could think. Oops. Clear that. Completely clear that. So it's 80,000 tokens we staked. If it was there for a year and we got 16%, we could do times 16.5. That's what we would get in a year. But we're only staking them for 1 month, so we'd only earn 1 month's amount of tokens. That's around 1,000 tokens. Now, what will those tokens be worth, and how much will packs cost? That is the question we don't really know. Will it be really that benefit to pick up an extra 1,000 tokens? I don't know. But the other thing you're going to be getting are these carnival tickets. You can only get these carnival tickets through staking the coins. And obviously, maybe you'd want to do a much bigger stake. I gave you an example of buying $50 worth of coins. In most card games, packs will range anywhere from $2 or $4 to $25, $30, $40, $50. It depends on the type of game. My biggest examples I could tell you from what I played are Splinterlands, where cards level up by combining them and their packs range in the $2 to $4 to $5 range. Or a game like Parallel, where their packs cost last time I did this, I believe their packs were about $80 a pack. But in Parallel, when you pull a card, it's already at its max level and max use case for the game. So there is no combining, there is no leveling up. That game, you know, if you got it, you got it. If you don't got it, you don't got it. So we haven't really confirmed for sure yet which thing Honor versus Madness is doing. But these are the kind of things I'll be covering for you in upcoming videos. Today, I wanted to just show you the liquidity has been moved over to DexSwap. This is where you're going to need to come to get the GG token if you want to get in on this project. Right now, you still can probably get in with a pretty big stake of a 30-day stake and have a good chance of getting your tokens back before any pre-sales, certainly before the regular sale. I don't know for sure if that's worth it, though. Maybe 16% isn't. The GG token has been doing a little bit better since it moved on to Binance. Let me go ahead and just get the chart here. You know what? I forgot where to get the chart of the new token. Let me see if I can find it. I think they tweeted about it, but see, here's the first pack sales they're talking about. They are going for a hybrid Web 2, Web 3 experience. So if you're someone who's watching this and doesn't want to get into it right away, let's see, there's the DexSwap that we were just on. Let me go back and just double check if they have any. Yeah, this is pretty cool. They ask people to make characters for their game, and a lot of people are using the new AI tools out there to make cards. I use the AI team system to like design a card, but I didn't ask them to actually make the image. We can go ahead and watch this really quick.
Traded in artifacts. A business that once brought us glory. One day, a forbidden relic was found among the cargo. To him it was nothing, but to them it was treason.
Traitors to the magical order will face justice.
Forgive me, son.
This is them
They
introducing
left me with nothing.
the
No
newest
name,
hero
no
coming to
honor.
the game.
Only one thing remained. I swore vengeance.
Are you ready to pay the price?
There is a place where the living don't dare tread. A place where the broken can be reborn. The man I was died that night, and what came out on the other side was something else. Now, I sail for the capital to make them remember my name. So tell them, Captain Edric Vane is coming, and death rides with me.
All right, that was the Honor versus Madness reveal of Edward Vane. He is going to be the Shadow Realms hero when the game first comes out. We have not seen the other side's hero yet because they're releasing them both in kind of epic videos like that. And it's pretty exciting. Sorry, this has been a little bit clunky. I messed up and played it once without audio for you guys, so I had to play it again. I definitely will try to link that chart in the system. But you know, these guys, they're all over the place. They're doing a lot of stuff, and I really think that you should get into this project. AJ and his team are not joking around. They're working with a real team, and this is going to be a lot of fun to follow. Thanks, guys. Bye.